What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gameweek 24 review for the Coast to Coast Fantasy Premier League. We hope all of our managers are doing well, and it was quite a week we had. So let's take a look at the table first and foremost and see if there was any movers and shakers.
I believe only one mover and shaker. Chicken Tiki Mosala.
Chicken Tiki Mosala was the only mover. He forged ahead into 12th place over Willie P after a 59-point week. So across the league, the things we did, we picked out to highlight. First off, Mr. Santel, highest game week score. Congratulations to him. Manager of the week. Estupion in the back, came off at 60, so he kept his clean sheet. Also got 2 bonus. So masterclass there. He also had Fernandez. And Fernandez holders got rewarded. Austin, you know all about that.
12 points.
12 points.
3 bonus. Stole some from Marcus Rashford, your captain, eh?
Yep. He did steal some from my captain. And that's the next point is differential captain choices. It was me and Mr. Santel. I came out the best with my captain choice because I put it on Rashford. Mr. Santel got a return from Kane. Maybe would have hoped for more. And it's really tight at the top. It is going to come down to the wire here on this home stretch. There's a lot of people in the mix, and it really could go to anyone. We had a slower week from the normally masterful Piano Man. And Austin, you're within striking distance here to get back to the top of the table.
Yeah.
And in terms of the Dow, 51 points, not a great week for the Dow, but it was a good enough week to beat 7 managers in the league. So that's pretty interesting. And yes, anything else you thought we should talk about, Austin?
I think Space Jammers would want an acknowledgement that he's also in striking distance for top spots. It's really close right there. Only 4 behind me, very close to Richard as well. So tied in the top 3. It's tight all around. Things change quick. I mean, I was down in the dumps, whatever, before that World Cup. Things turned fast. So, I mean, 6 weeks, good 6 weeks, 5 weeks, boom. Captain choices, you're right in there. It's tight everywhere.
Yep.
Except for Mateo, he's in his own league down there, I think.
Yeah. Mateo with a masterful 38-point week. Just got the 1,000 mark this season. So, good stuff, Mateo. All right. So, quickly to talk about my team. Really, the only thing I did well was Captain Rashford. Other than that, I was pretty bad.
Odegaard was decent. Odegaard's decent, 8.
Yeah, I got returns from Odegaard, Saka, Kane, but a lot of decision I've made in the back is just biting me in the butt.
James was just in for you, right?
Yeah, Justin didn't play, got rested. Hopefully he comes through for me this week because I'm not.
Yeah, well, he could have changed that game. I mean, he could have been the difference to get Chelsea a goal early on. Southampton eked out a win. Chelsea's in a really weird spot still, and it keeps getting tougher and tougher for Potter to figure it out.
Yep. And then looking at the Dow team, let's see what they had cooking. They had a masterclass from Pope in goal.
That's beautiful.
They got returns from good old reliable Tim Ream and Luke Shaw. Had the Arsenal boys that got back. Had Rashford in the team. Matoma blinked again. Captain Holland for 4 points, and then got something from Kane. But an okay week from the Dow. We'll see what they got in store next week, and kind of how we field their team.
Come down to the Dow and people submitting proposals, voting. And Tim Ream actually subbed in for the Dow team too. Mitrovic was supposed to play, and that affected a lot of other managers too. So that's something to note. Yep.
But I mean, it was a wild weekend in the Premier League. You had, as Richard said in the chat, a thriller at Villa. Chelsea lost to the 3 bottom teams, got 3 points. First time in how many years did they say, Ost?
30 years, something like that. The announcers pointed that out. Crazy at the bottom in the Premier League. Everybody's just like FPL, everybody's neck and neck. That was an incredible week. Yeah, Southampton Chelsea was a crazy one. The Leeds Everton game was wild as well. The goal was something spectacular or accidental. Tough to say. I think he might have meant it. No one was in sight, but good old cross from the end line managed to make its way in. Kind of like Maicon in the World Cup, if anybody remembers that goal. Little similar vibes, but City Nottingham Forest, that was special too. Love to see that. I love to see it. But Did not expect it. I don't know how Holland didn't have 2 goals. He made a bad mistake on one, super unlucky on the rest. Philly Foden could have slotted him for a tap in, just didn't quite get it off. All kinds of things happened in that. That was pretty crazy. But yeah, it was a pretty wild Saturday, Sunday as well. Good games. I didn't really watch any of the Spurs one, but United Leicester, that was pretty fun to watch. United's in form. They're clicking.
Yep. Makes you think on a fantasy level. The United players are in form and ripping. Austin, do you want to show your team real quick before we kind of wrap up here?
Yeah, I'll jump in there with mine. I was pretty close to top score with Mr. Santel and Mr. P as well. But this is not my team. This is Mr. Santel's. I do my research, as you can tell. My team, not great in the back line, and Ederson has just consistently let me down. 2-1, 2-1, 6-1-1 since I've had him. So, I mean, I'm not mad about it if they tie games, but I mean, I expected some more points from that guy. Trippier, me, nothing. Shaw, of course. It's pretty similar with most people. Odegaard and Fernandez got me those extra points. I feel like most people have Saka, Rashford, Kane, measly assists, but it was something that I needed. Yeah, pretty standard stuff here. Talked about most of it already. And Nketiah can't buy a goal. He's getting tons of chances. I won't say it, but I will say it. It's almost giving Nunez vibes. Not that bad yet, but it's not been great from him the last few weeks. Definitely could do better, but yeah, we'll see how it goes on.
All right, and the Dow team for next week is in shambles. I will say they have about 6 blanks. There's a lot of work to be done, so we're going to need your guys' help this week. The proposals and kind of sections to submit your team selection ideas are already live on the site. We have 5 people with the NFT now. Looking to up that number more. All you got to do is get that wallet. I think one of the videos up there has a how-to video. Should only take a few minutes, and then I'll send your NFT over. But
if you have no idea what you're doing, just text Logan and I too. It's pretty easy. Couple links, chat through it, boom, boom. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us for Game Week 24 review. Happy tinkering to everyone this week, and we'll be back at you with another video with the Game Week 25 team reveal on, I think, Friday. Friday is the deadline this week, so don't forget that. Good luck to everyone.
Free tips Friday.
Free tips. Deadline's on Friday. Talk to you guys soon.